Today we are going to understand a lot about the match function. It's a very important function whether in Sheets or in Excel. It is the same function with the same attributes that we are going to use. Why it is important? Because mainly it was not used alone, it is used mixed with other functions to get the most out of it. Today we are going to explain the match function alone, and then in coming videos we are going to explain the match function, how it is linked with other functions, and how it is used inside other functions to make them work perfectly for your sake. Okay, now simply if I start typing, whether you are in Sheets as we are explaining or in Microsoft Excel, it is the same. So equal to match. So matching by default, it matches a value you select with a range and tell you where this value is found in this range. So the first thing I need to put is a value. So I will select a big value like this one, which is a specific value in the sheet, 19069. So 19069. Okay, comma. It asks you the next parameter. You can just simply click on the help to see what it's telling you. So the next parameter will be the range where it will search for this value to find a match. So I will select this range, and I will start by selecting a range from a row. So you can select the range either in a row or in a column, but it does not work in a mix. It does not work in an area. It works only either in one row or one column. So I had selected this these cells, and it tells that these are 9 times. You can find the 9 times here. It's 9 cells selected, comma, and remaining is one thing, which is the attribute of the function, or how it will perform this search. Firstly, I will put 0. 0 is for strict search. So if you make strict search for 19069, it need either to find it or tell you it is not existing. So I will close my bracket and simply press enter. It brings the result of 8. So what does 8 mean? I had selected the value from this group, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the 8th column in the row which I had selected. Okay, and that's because I had selected an exact value and I had put the attribute of 0. As I told you, you can simply click here to know the details. It's match, search key, range, and search type. Now I'm going to change the value to 1900 or 19,000. Sorry. So enter. So it tells you not available. If you just hover over the cell, it will tell you it didn't find a value 19,000 in the match evaluation. Okay, that's very important understanding. So I will turn again my value 19,069. And then I will change the range. That's a small trick that you understand. I'm going to search in column H. I need to search completely in column H. So I will select here H. If I say H to H, so it will select H column from the least row to the most row it's having. And then I click enter. So it tells you 6. What does 6 means? It means that it is in the 6th row in this column. So we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like this, I know is the exact position. Okay, that's very important. I told you it is not working in a range. So if I try to change, so this one instead of H, for example, I'll make it from H1 to J10. Enter. It tells you not available, and it tells you the error that match need to work with a single row or a single column. Now we understand it, so I will come back and I will put it only in H. Okay, now as we had done it before, now I need to explore the different search types. I selected 0. 0 means a perfect match. So if I change it the number, it will not find it. So there's other options. If I put 1 instead of 0, for the search type, it will look through an ascending sorted column to find the biggest value less than this value. So what does it mean? So this 19069, it will search for the biggest value less than this value when the column is arranged in an ascending order. Okay, so if I press now enter, okay, it brings 6 because that's the perfect. So if I change it to 19,000, enter, it will bring 2. Why it bring 2? Because 19,000 is the biggest value under 19,000, and this one is in ascending order because that's 111 and then 19,069, and so the biggest value under 19,000 is 111. If I change in this one to, for example, 119, so okay, enter, you find the result also is 2 because 111 is under 1900. So if I turn back to 19,000 and I change this search type, it has 3 values, 0, 1 and -1. Change it to -1 and press enter. So it brings 6. Why it brings 6? Because while searching for 19,000, it searches for the with -1, it searches for the biggest, for the smallest value above this number, for the smallest value above this number. So for example, if I put here, for example, 18,000, enter, and you can find, if I repeat this search again, you'll find it is still 6. It is not stopping at 18,000, which is in the 8th column. It's still stopping at 6, which is this one, because the -1 search type means that it takes the biggest value above this value. So, but it should be arranged in an ascending order. If it's not arranged in an ascending order, it will make a mess out of it. So let me take this match to another search. So I will delete this one. I will write another match. So then you can see it, match, and I will select any value. For example, we will work on the column B, and I will select 2000, for example. So 2000, okay, comma, and I will select this. You can select, you can write B to B, or you can select the column. It allows you, and then comma, and I will select, for example, 1. And then I press enter. It tells me 9. So 9 is the biggest value under 2000. That's correct. So you can see it's working perfectly now. So what if I change it to -1? Okay, it tells you not available. Didn't find a value for 2000 in match. Still -1. Why? Because it's arranged, not as arranged in a descending order. If it comes from here, okay, you can see that it's 2900, 2600 should be in ascending order. This means the top, the biggest should be in the top. The biggest should be in the top because it searches from below. It searches from down. So when it searches from down, it came here and then found the next value is not bigger, it's smaller. It searches from down up. Okay, that's very important. So it's very important to understand these remarks about the match function. The column should be arranged or somehow sorted, not perfectly sorted, but somehow sorted. Then it can move through it until it finds the value. Either it finds the value exactly or find the value which is the biggest value. If I'm using -1, that's the just first value above the value that I had selected, and or the other, but it searches from below in a descending arranged column or vice versa. Okay, thank you very much for watching. In the coming video, we are going to see how to use match in other functions to get the most out of them both. See you in the coming videos.